Good evening, our cherished students. Happy New Year. Let me also take the opportunity to congratulate you in your admission into various programs at the University of Cape Coast and into the College of Distance Education. This evening, we have invited you here to partake in our online orientation program. To begin the program, we will invite our own Professor Tufo Kwatin, who is standing in for the Provost, who is unavoidably absent. Let us welcome our Professor to deliver the welcome address. Thank you very much.
Greetings and a warm welcome to the College of Distance Education at the University of Cape Coast, popularly known as the University of Competitive Choice. It is an honor and a privilege to address you on this momentous occasion as we usher you into the orientation of fresh students of the college. Allow me to extend our heartfelt greetings on behalf of our Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Dennis Olanyo Aheto. The University of Cape Coast has long been celebrated as a beacon of excellence in education. And I'm proud to announce that for 5 consecutive years, we have been recognized as the #1 university in Ghana, #1 in West Africa, and among the top ranked universities in Africa. These achievements are testaments to our unwavering commitment to providing the highest quality education and fostering a culture of academic excellence. The College of Distance Education in particular has been at the forefront of pioneering innovative educational programs to meet the diverse needs of learners like you. The distance programs which you are embarking upon is a shining example of our dedication to providing opportunities for qualified students who desire to pursue tertiary education anywhere. Education is rapidly evolving, and your decision to pursue tertiary program as a distance student reflects adaptability and a strong determination to make a meaningful impact. Your academic journey will equip you with relevant knowledge and practical skills while deepening your understanding of the art and science of the modern world of work. At the University of Cape Coast, we believe that quality education should not be limited by geography. The College of Distance Education reflects this commitment by using modern digital technologies to bridge physical distance and bring teaching, learning, and academic support directly to learners, regardless of location. Through robust online platforms, interactive learning systems, and digital academic resources, distance students experience the same intellectual engagement and academic rigor as their on-campus counterparts. Indeed, even students on campus now learn through a blend of online and face-to-face modes. This convergence means that distance students are not different, but part of a unified academic community where technology connects learners, tutors, and knowledge across space. In this environment, distance is no longer a barrier, but simply a different pathway to the same standard of excellence. As you embark on this transformative journey, I encourage you to seize every opportunity with our distinguished knowledge and professional expertise. Once again, welcome to the College of Distance Education at the University of Cape Coast. I wish you a fulfilling and enriching experience as we embark on this exciting journey of your academic and professional life. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Joseph Tufo-Kwarteng, for delivering the welcome address on behalf of the Provost. Students, let me say that this program is also being participated by some faculty members and senior members of the college. I shall invite them to come and do a self-introduction so that you know those who are working behind the scenes for your course. So in no certain order, my faculty members, please come along and introduce yourselves to your student. Thank you very much.
Hello, hi to all of you over there. My name is Professor Vera Ahin, Head of Department for Education Programs. You are all welcome on board to College of Distance Education. Thank you.
Hello, Afishiapa. Happy New Year. I would like to welcome all of you to the University of Competitive Choice at the College of Distance Education. My name is Dr. Valentina Akofo, and I'm the head of department for math and science. So welcome to the college.
Hello. You're all very much welcome to the College of Distance Education. And not only is the University of Cape Coast the #1 university, but the College of Distance Education is a pace setter as far as distance education is concerned. My name is Samuel Yawampofo, Head of Arts and Social Science Department. You are most welcome.
Hello, I warmly welcome you to the College of Distance Education, University of Cape Coast. My name is Dr. Vincent Mensah Minaji, the Coordinator for Teaching Practice and Project Work Unit. Thank you.
Hello, I am Professor Emmanuel Kwesi Abu. I am the Director for Arts, Social Sciences, and STEM Studies at the College of Distance Education. Thank you so much.
Hello, good to have you here. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Athanyako, in charge of e-learning and quality assurance at the College of Distance Education. I want to welcome you to this program. Enjoy your stay with us. Bye-bye.
Hello, good evening, our cherished students, and welcome to Code UCC. I am Dr. Joyce Kwatwa-Denchi, the Head Student Support and Counseling Unit. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. I'm Kate Abasam, the College Finance Officer. I'm in charge of all the college finances. Thank you.
Good evening once again, and my name is Eugene Kwesi Hesse, the college registrar and your moderator for this program. I will now invite our coordinator for Student Support and Counseling Unit to make a presentation. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you very much, Registrar. Once again, I want to welcome you. As I mentioned my name earlier on, I am Dr. Joyce Kwatwa-Denchi, and I want to welcome you to the College of Distance Education, University of Cape Coast. the #1 university in Ghana and in West Africa, and then the 11th in Africa. We are honored and excited to have you join this proud university. Today marks a new chapter in your academic journey, a journey that combines flexibility, innovation, and excellence. And at Code, we believe education should adapt to your life. And by choosing distance learning, you have chosen a path that allows you to pursue your dreams while balancing work, family, and personal responsibilities. Throughout your time here, you will receive strong support from our dedicated staff, right from the various departments that you have been admitted into. And then also you receive support from our coordinators, our administrators across all the learning centers in the country. You also access digital platforms, study materials, and academic resources designed to help you succeed at every stage of your academic journey. What I want to say is that continue to stay glued to your seat as we take you through the various sessions of the orientation, the virtual orientation program for 2025-2026 academic year. Once again, you are welcome to Code University of Cape Coast. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doc. We now invite our director, Professor Emmanuel Kwesi Abu, to give us the general overview of the college, our mission, vision, core values, and then our general operations. Professor Abu. So our professor will be joining us shortly. But before he comes, maybe I can take the opportunity to go ahead with my presentation as the college registrar. In fact, my job is very simple. I have been invited here to introduce our students to some of our academic policies or documents, as it were. First of all, I want you to know that as student of the College of Distance, you also are student of the University of Cape Coast. You are student of the University of Cape Coast first and foremost. And therefore, you come under the ambit of the University of Cape Coast. The University of Cape Coast is governed by rules and regulations. And so, you being junior members of the university has documented some of these policies and programs as they affect you. And my business is to introduce you to two of these policy documents. The first one that I want us to talk about is the student handbook. The student handbook contains excerpts of the rules and the regulations that govern the university. And as students, you are required to learn to read these regulations because they are the guidelines, the signposts that will guide you in succeeding as a student of the university. Let me also say that it also has its own remedies. So if you foul the rules and regulations, there are sanctions that will apply. The other document is the academic program policies and regulations for undergraduate studies. This document, as the name implies, contains all the programs that we run in the University of Cape Coast. It tells you how you gain admission or how you got your admission to the various programs, which programs are run in the various modes, distance, regular, sandwich, and the likes. As distance student, you know that you are offering your program in the distance mode. But even in that, you have some of the programs running face-to-face, online, or blended mode. So we entreat you to read this document. The academic program policies and regulations for undergraduate studies will tell you your requirement before you graduate. It will tell you how to register. In the course of the presentation, other resource persons will come to take you through how you can register. It tells you how you compute your CGPA and the classification of your degrees, what it takes to get a first class or a pass. It is all spelled out in the document. And so we will give you copies, soft copies of this document. My colleague at the Directorate of Academic Affairs has done an elaborate presentation on this document. And so I will not go much into it. We will get his presentation and share with you, together with the copies of the document, so that together you will read them. As students, we expect that you will read, you will understand, and apply these provisions or regulations to your daily life so that you can succeed. I believe you will do so. Let me elaborate a bit on registration issues. Because you are a distant student, the college is mindful of your peculiar characteristics. We know that most of our students are also parents or family members. You are the same people paying your children's school fees, taking care of your homes and all that. And therefore, we have staggered, this college has staggered your fee so that you are not expected to pay the fee in full before you can register. This is not so with your colleagues who go through the regular program. They pay everything. For them, they pay everything. But for you, because of your special characteristics, we want you to stagger the fees. We have staggered it for you. I believe that in the course of the presentation, the finance officer here will speak more to that. But it is important that as students, you pay the minimum fees, at least the minimum fees, to enable you to register. We have observed over the years that there are some who pay the minimum fee, all right, but they do not go on to register. If you do not register your courses, but you go ahead to even pay the fee, you are not a student. You are not a student. So for you to be recognized as a student of the college, you need to pay that minimum fee expected of you so that you can register. Registration is done at the beginning of each academic year. And in all the semesters, so if you are reading a 4-year program, you will register every semester, you have to register. If you don't pay the fee, there is no way you can register. And this is something the college is trying to avoid. We don't want students to come up and sign on as non-listed students. The non-listed are students or a group of students who do not register, and therefore when it comes to examination or quizzes, their details, their names will not be on the registration form or sheet. And therefore they register as non-listed. The college wants to do away with that list. And so we entreat all our students to listen attentively, listen well, pay the required minimum fee so that you can register and partake in whatever we do as a college. The other thing that I want to also bring to your attention is the issue of harassment awareness. Harassment is any unwanted behavior. It could be verbal, physical, or digital that demeans or intimidates somebody. It can take many forms. It can be sexual harassment coming from your colleague student, from your lecturers, from your administrators. It can be bullying, cyber bullying, or discrimination based on gender, religion, ethnicity, or disability. Your university of choice, has a zero tolerance policy for discrimination. So we don't encourage our students to discriminate in any form or shape, sexually bullying somebody or whatever. When you do that, the university has sanctions that will apply to you. It also has support systems available through the Student Support and Counseling Unit. When you feel harassed by anybody, student, colleague student, lecturers, administrators, please let us know, and we will take swift action to protect you. I also want to highlight on our channel of communication. As students and as junior members of the university, you are part of a broader university community. The university has its laid down channels of communication, and we want you to observe this. Being a junior member of the university does not give you the permission to stand somewhere and speak for and on behalf of the university. The university has a whole directorate that is in charge of this. If you have any grievance, let us know. Use the appropriate channel. As students, talk to your lecturers, talk to your coordinators, talk to the registrar, the provost. Don't just arrogate to yourself the power to speak on behalf of the university. When you do that, you are not demonstrating a good community membership status. We don't want you to do that. We have other key stakeholders in the community, senior members, staff, the government agencies, Ministry of Education, our regulators, GTEC and all. They are all key stakeholders in whatever we do here. And so we want you to respect the various channels of communication as detailed in the various policy documents that will be shared to you. We have the counseling unit and DESAC. DESAC is the mouthpiece of our student, Distance Education Student Association of Ghana. You have your president, you have other executives throughout the regions. We have representatives there. If there is any issue, let them know. They will communicate your views to us, and as management and as college, we will take action swiftly. We want you to stay updated through the university portal and the website, where we channel a lot of the communication or information through to you. We also want you to know that as students, you have your rights and responsibilities, and these are enshrined in the UCC policy document, which, as I've said earlier, will be shared to you. We want you to respect diversity and help maintain a harassment-free environment. Use official communication channels for clarity and for support. You have to seek help early. The university has structures to protect and to guide you. The pressure of academic work is enormous. We do not want you to carry it all alone. We are here to support you. Talk to us, and then we will help you resolve your issues. So, I am telling you or informing you that your journey as a student has started. And the first step you take is very important. That would define the success that you are going to carry along with you. We are here to work and support you to succeed. Don't entertain any fear. Come to us with open mind. We are here. Talk to us. We will help you. And we believe that together we will be able to guide you to succeed in your academic pursuit. Let me emphasize that as student, once you have paid your required fee, you have registered your courses, you attend lectures, you take part in quizzes, you take part in presentations, you take part in end of semesters. There is nothing more for you to fear. Under no circumstance must you be coerced by anybody, a staff, an administrator, or a lecturer, or an invigilator who comes to your center or who you come in contact with to influence you, so you to part with additional money. You have no obligation to give anything extra to anybody once you have satisfied the basic requirement expected of you as our student. Let me leave you with what Nelson Mandela once said. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And so, our students, we want you to take your education part seriously, so that come 4 years, come 3 years, 2 years, we shall all celebrate your success, and we will continue to do more exploit for ourselves, Mother Ghana, and the world in general. Thank you very much for your attention. I will now invite our director, Professor Emmanuel Kwesi Abu, to continue with the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Registrar. And once again, you are welcome to UCC and to the College of Distance Education. So I'm going to present on general overview of the college, and I will move on to the operations of the college. So the College of Distance Education at UCC has been in existence since 1997. So we have about 27 years experience in distance learning delivery. So we have been around for quite a long time. And so at this point in time, we know that in line with the SDGs, SDG 4 specifically about education, Ghana aims to achieve a gross tertiary enrollment target of 40% by 2030. So we are virtually 4 years away. And currently we are struggling at around 22%. So the question is, are we able in 4 or 5 years able to achieve this target of 40% gross tertiary enrollment? And this is where distance learning comes in handy. So the distance learning helps to expand access to potential applicants who otherwise would not be able to come to campus. And so many barriers limit students from coming to campus. And we know that it is not possible to bring every student on the campuses and house them. The question is, where are the classrooms? Where are the hostels? And so distance learning provides this avenue for government to achieve this target. And so it is our expectation that governments will support distance learning to expand coverage. Okay, so this is why distance education actually is important. Now, we come to the general overview of the college in terms of our vision, mission, and core values. So as a college, our vision is to become a reference point for the delivery of quality distance education in West Africa and beyond. And to achieve this vision, our mission is to pursue excellence in the delivery of innovative, demand-driven, learner-oriented, and cost-effective distance education programs aimed at empowering individuals in overcoming geographical, economic, social, and cultural barriers to study. And in the pursuit of its vision and mission, the college is guided by the following core values: excellence, quality, creativity and innovation, collaboration or teamwork, ownership, learner-centeredness, access, and affordability. So these are our guiding principles. And so as students of our college, you need to pay attention to these things. Now I come to the general operations of the college. And so I'm going to be talking about the programs, the type of programs that we offer. I'll be talking about study centers. I know you are itching to hear about study centers. I'm going to talk about learning materials, mode of delivery. But before I come to this, let me say that the college's operations have evolved steadily over all these years, in line with global trends of best practice in higher education delivery. And so, for example, you realize that College of Distance Education used to engage students only during the weekends, okay? And we engage students in only face-to-face lectures and assessments. These days, we have evolved. In line with best practice, we have introduced a number of deliveries. Quizzes and lectures are now blended. So you do part of your delivery through online. Okay, you are able to take quizzes and assessments online. We have to innovate. The college also manages the distance campuses. So at these campuses, we run regular weekday programs from Monday to Friday. And so the college's operations have expanded. And in doing these things, the objective is to incorporate into our graduates to think about creativity, critical thinking, ICT skills, and all of these. That is what we need a 21st century graduate to have. And so upon completion, some of you are going to get employment overseas, okay, where you can be in this country and work for a company somewhere overseas in the US or in the UK because you are ICT compliant. I know a lot of students who are working for overseas companies right here in this country to survive in this fast evolving and changing world. And so these skills will strengthen you and prepare you for the future. And so you will be introduced to a number of these innovations. And when it comes to our programs, the first thing I want to talk about programs is that our programs they have parity of esteem. What it means is that the program that we run on the distance have the same content and academic rigor like the regular programs. Okay, so everything is the same. The difference is the mode of delivery. You are at distance, and so we carry lectures to you through different modes. And so the content is the same. A distance learner is not an inferior student. In fact, research has found that distance learners even do better on the job than regular face-to-face lecturers, campus students, because of the rigor you go through. You have to find a lot of the information yourself. You have to study on your own. And so distance learners actually perform well. So you should be proud of yourself, and you are not an inferior student. In terms of education, in terms of the programs, we run programs in education, to science, to business, to health. And we used to run only weekends. These days, like I have mentioned, we also operate during the weekdays, throughout the week from Monday to Friday, especially on our campuses that are, like on our own campuses that are spread across the country. So in Accra, in Nyakrum, Kumasi, and so on and so forth. We run regular weekday programs. In terms of mode of delivery, we engage in blended mode of delivery. So what it means is that you do face-to-face, and you also do online. In fact, for some programs, the delivery is solely online. So some of you, because of the programs that you are going to read, you are going to receive your tuition purely online. And it is learner-centered, very interactive, and you're going to enjoy it, okay? And in line with UCC policy, irrespective of the program that you are going to read, some of your courses will have to be delivered to you online. And so even regular students of the university takes part of their courses online. It is to inculcate in our graduates certain competencies like I have mentioned. So you will take certain courses online. That is assured. Some of you, because of your programs, you take everything online. However, exams will be face-to-face. So we will conduct examinations at approved centers across the country, where all online students will have to go to these centers and take your exam. Some of our quizzes are delivered online through the learning management platform. You take your quizzes online. Some quizzes are also face-to-face, so it will be conducted at the approved centers for you. And therefore, what it means is that our distance learners need distance learning tools or gadgets for online delivery. All of you will need that. Either a laptop, a tablet, or a good phone, because part of your courses will be delivered online. Again, this calls for our students to have certain attitudes. You need to develop certain attitudes to be able to be successful in distance learning. For example, you have to pay attention to details. All right? Some of you have been calling, sending messages, and in 8 out of 10 of these calls, you realize that if you had paid a little attention to the information that we have put on your WhatsApp platforms, you would not have called. So you realize that all of you have been put on WhatsApp platforms, and we share vital information. And you need to read to detail whatever information we put there. A lot of you, as I speak to you, have not even read everything, all the information that we have put on the platforms. And you are calling and you are sending messages. So you need to pay attention to detail. You have to be. So you need these attitudes to survive. And therefore, we entreat you to do that. You need to always check on your sources of information, your emails. You have to always check your emails. We can send you information anytime, and you are supposed to respond. You need to be checking your WhatsApp platforms and be cautious what you put there. As soon as we open the WhatsApp platforms, immediately you start posting anything. And you start posting everything. You have to be ethical when you are online. You have to know that we have rules that govern all online deliveries. So you have to be very ethical. So our students need to have these attitudes to be able to be successful in distance learning. And these are the things that make them survive, and when they come out, they are better, on the product, on the job, on the market, even than the regular students, because they have to develop certain attitudes. And I will now come to study centers. And I want you to pay very special attention to this session. Study centers. Because of distance delivery, every student needs a campus or a study center. And every student who has been admitted, who has paid the minimum required fee, and has received his registration number and password, should log into their student portals. And on the left pane of your portal, there's an item there, confirm your study center. You have to go there and click on this button or this item and choose a study center. If you don't do this, from tomorrow or on Saturday, when the portal is open for registration, you can't register your courses. So you need to do that first. Every student has to confirm their study centers. Now, in terms of study centers, UCC code, we operate from over 90 centers across the country. 90 centers. Some of these centers include rented and our own campuses. Now, GTech recently has had to visit all our study centers and to conduct inspection, and has granted approval for some of them to continue, while others can't continue. And so some of you have been calling. I chose Fiasiman. When I go into my portal, I can see Fiasiman. I want to study at Fiasiman. All level 100 students will have to select the approved centers. And so when you log into your portal, you will see only these approved centers in your portal. Whilst continuing students, level 200, 300, 400, will continue at the old centers and be taught out. So we teach them out. So if you are coming to level 100 and you log into your portal, you don't expect to see Fiasiman, for example, because Fiasiman is not one of the centers that should continue, okay? So you only see a few centers. In fact, centers are also program specific, especially where we have multiple centers like Accra and Kumasi. Depending on what program you are reading, you may not see Zenith College. You may see only Papa Few. And you don't complain that I can't see Zenith. I understand you have Zenith and you have Papa Few in Accra, and I can't see. It depends on the program you are running or you are going to read. So centers are program specific, and only approved centers are showing in your portals, especially for level 100s. So please take note. Even for approved centers, it is not all students that can have face-to-face lectures there. It depends on even the number of students that register a course per center. Okay? Now, let me mention that every student, irrespective of your program, irrespective of your center, your region, you will see an online. You see an online class. Let me explain this. A lot of you will not see face-to-face study centers close by. For example, Upper East, you may not see, if you are coming to level 100, you may not see a study center. And so many other places. We want to encourage you to select the online center. We will begin the lectures online. And the lecturers are versed in, they are so much versed in online delivery. And you are going to enjoy it. You're going to have professors from UCC that are going to teach you online. It is very interactive. And you are going to enjoy your online delivery. Like I have said, even if your program is face-to-face and your center is face-to-face, part of your program will still be delivered online. So I want to encourage you to select the online center in your portals. And we are going to engage you and you are going to enjoy it. You only need a good gadget and internet connectivity, okay? And you will enjoy it. Remember, online is also compulsory part. So this is in line with the university's policy. And like I said, even face-to-face depends on the number of students. So if you are not up to a number, we won't give you a face-to-face tutor. Some of you, junior high school, you do up to 11 courses or 10 courses. And if I should recruit 10 tutors for you in a center and the number of students are just 10 or 15, you can just imagine. You have 2 tutors more than the number of students. That doesn't happen. So we need a certain number of students to even have you face-to-face. So don't hesitate in selecting the online if you don't find any face-to-face center close to you. Your laboratory sessions are going to be conducted at approved centers across the country. So you do your lab face-to-face at approved centers. Your exam and quizzes are going to be conducted at approved centers across the country. So you are not going to do everything online. So don't hesitate to pick the online class or the online center if your center is not close to you. Okay? So the online class is available to everybody. Now I'll come to study materials. Some of you have started asking on the platform. We thought we were coming to face-to-face orientation to receive our modules. Please, you don't come to face-to-face to come and take materials, learning materials. So we have learning materials in the forms of prepared modules that are online. So we have soft copies of these materials, and you will have a link to access them. So you have access to our learning materials, and you can print them if you so wish. Or you can download them and keep them on your tablets and read them. So we have learning materials that we are going to give to you. They are not in hard copies. They are not in printed copies. Or even if you have some of them, even if they are printed, you may have 1 or 2. But you will have access to all materials that are in soft, so you could print them. And so this is the little that I want to give to you at this stage. Remember that all of you are on WhatsApp platforms where the engagements have been ongoing. We are going to continue with the online engagements. So after this interaction, we will open up the WhatsApp platforms for you to share your comments. Like, I have locked all of them since yesterday. If you go there and you start posting irrelevant information, we'll close them up. We'll lock them. You can't talk. And when I do that, don't send me personal WhatsApp messages. I will not mind you. So we want you to go back onto the platforms. We are going to update you with every relevant information. And we expect you to read to detail, understand. And then if you have questions, you ask. So I want to believe that the issues about centers have been well explained to you. Go into your portal. If you have paid the minimum required fee, you will see an item, confirm your study center. Click that. Whatever study center you see are the ones that have been approved and based on your program where you can study. So you look through and you select one. If you don't have one close by you, we encourage you, we intentionally put the online center there. We are going to engage you through the online and you are going to enjoy. I want to welcome you once again to the College of Distance Education, to the University of Competitive Choice, and you are going to enjoy your stay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Emmanuel Kwesi Abu, for that presentation. So this virtual orientation has been packaged to travel for 1 full week. What we are doing, or what we have done this evening, is just the general information that we are giving to you. Tomorrow is a holiday. From Monday to Thursday next week, we'll come back and go into the specifics. So keep your questions ready, make them ready, so that from Monday when we meet here, all the questions, your concerns will be addressed. All right, so we will take another presentation on course registration issues online, and it will be delivered by the coordinator of our e-learning unit, Dr. Atanyako. Thank you.
Thank you, Registrar. Good evening, students. I'm happy to welcome you to the College of Distance Education, University of Cape Coast, University of Competitive Choice. I'm here to take you through online registration and online learning. I believe that after the COVID, online learning has come to stay with us. So it is therefore expected of a distance learning student to learn online. Now, I will start with course registration. Course registration begins with payment of fees. And I want to announce to you that course registration is compulsory. Course registration is compulsory. At the beginning of every semester, we expect you to log into your portal and register. So after payment of your fees, the university will generate your registration number and password and send them to you to the number that you completed your application form with. So what you have to do is that you pick any browser of your choice. And when I talk about browser, I believe you know what a browser is. We can talk about Mozilla Firefox. We can talk about Microsoft Edge. We can talk about Safari. And we can talk about Chrome. So what you have to do is to log into portal.ucc.edu.gh. So you pick any browser, and in the address bar, you type portal.ucc.edu.gh. And what you see on your screen will be the first page that you will see. And you will see the username and password. So you enter the password, the username that was sent to you through the email or the text message that was sent to you, together with the password. You log in, and then you will see an interface where we have all the courses. So the first thing that you see at the left pane will be your personal details. So go there and update your personal details. They are very, very important. So you go there and do that. The second thing is to click on registration. From what you see on your screen, you can tell that the person has registered. So you can see your status equal to registered, which is an indication that the person has registered. If you have not registered, you have to go down. You will see a red button there where you have to click on Go to Registration. When you do that, it will send you to another interface where we have Select Major. So when you select Major, so for example, what we have on your screen, we have food and nutrition as the person's major. For the education student, you almost always see education as your major. So you select education and then click on submit. So when you click on submit, you will see all the compulsory courses as it has been shown on your screen. At the right side, you will see the credit load as well. And then the quota is also there. So what you have to do is to click on register compulsory courses and continue. Once you do that, you will see some green ticks appearing under action, which indicates that you have registered. You will also see the minimum credit load and then the maximum credit load, which also will indicate that you have registered. So registration is not difficult at all. So just as I indicated, you are supposed to register all your courses at the beginning of each semester, and it is compulsory. When we open the portal for registration, please take advantage of that and register. If you don't register, you cease to be a student of the College of Distance Education, University of Cape Coast. Now I want to take you through online teaching and learning. I think Professor Abu spoke about the fact that almost everybody will have to at least taste how online teaching is. And I believe that, just as I indicated, COVID-19 has come to teach us a lot of lessons. So we expect our students to learn how to learn online. Okay? You have to learn how to take your lessons online. And because of that, we are saying that online teaching will eliminate you going or traveling to the study centers to attend lectures, which means you can learn in the comfort of your homes. Okay, and this will save you a lot of money. You also have the opportunity to interact with your lecturer throughout the week, compared to face-to-face where you go there during the weekend and that is the end of interactions. But you have the opportunity to interact with your colleagues, to interact with your lecturer throughout the week. Online students are also 42% more comfortable with technologies, the emerging technologies, compared to those who learn face-to-face. So why don't you take advantage and learn online? And just as I indicated, you save thousands of cedis by avoiding expenses for textbooks, expenses for housing, campus housing or accommodation at the study centers, because some of you will be traveling to the study centers to learn. Why don't you stay at home and take advantage of our online teaching and learning? We are also saying that you get to interact with students from different centers and different backgrounds. You get to know people from different centers other than the center that you belong to. You get the opportunity to collaborate, which will broaden your perspective and your network. We also indicated that we have a learning management system, and using AI-powered platforms or learning management systems will help you to adjust the difficulty of lesson based on your strengths and weaknesses. You also take charge of your own learning, because learning will be conducted to your needs at any time, anywhere. Because of that, these are the things that we want to encourage you to embrace online learning that the College of Distance Education is bringing. How do we do it at CODE? There will be live online sessions where you see your lecturer and your lecturer will also see you. And we do this through one, Google Meet links. With Google Meet, you don't even need to download any application. Once you have a browser on your digital device, on your smartphone, you don't need to download any additional application. You just have to click on the link that it will provide for you. An example has been shown on your screen, so you can see that a link is there. So you just have to click it and you see an interface like this. At the right side, you see ready to join. And then you click join the meeting and you are okay. Sometimes you see an interface like this, which will indicate that yes, you are at the meeting. If the lecturer is there, you will see the lecturer and you also see other students who have joined the meeting. And you want to state that all our online live teaching sessions are recorded and sent to students on their group platforms. So even if you miss lectures when you are learning online, there's no problem at all. Don't be worried. Unlike face-to-face, where if you are not able to go, you miss a whole week's lectures. But online is not like that. You wouldn't miss anything. all that you have to do is that just go back to the recorded lecture, click on the link, and then the lecture will play as if you were present at the lecture. Because of this, we have also put in place or set up a learning management system which will allow students to interact with lecturers at different times, which means apart from the live lecture, there is also a learning management system in place where you can go there, all the learning materials will be there. You go there and interact with the lecturer and your colleague students. So you can access your course materials on the learning management system, which is not time-bound and place-bound. Wherever you are, no matter the time, you can access your content. Don't you like this? That is it. We are also planning that you can write your quizzes online, but this time, not at home. You have to report to a study center to come and write your quizzes. However, you will need a digital device to enable you write your exams or your quizzes online. To some of you, this may be the first time you will be writing a quiz online. And I think it will be a very good thing. And by doing so, you will also learn how to teach online. Because you are learning online, you can join a meeting with a meeting link. So you will be in a very good position to also create your own links and then also interact with your colleagues, even when the lecturer is not in. We warmly welcome you to our learning community. Enjoy your learning journey with us, with the University of Cape Coast, University of Competitive Choice. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Atanyako, for that presentation. So students, as I said earlier, this year's orientation program has been structured to travel for a full week. Management is of the view that our students need information to succeed. And therefore, the one-off orientation we were given, so like this coming Saturday, we'll come to the center, we'll give you one-off orientation, which is woefully inadequate. And so this is the new phase that we want to go. And we believe that through this, we'll be able to give you more information that will enable you succeed as students of the college and the University of Cape Coast. Today, we have just done the general introductions, the general overview of the orientation program. We will continue from Monday, where we go into the specifics. So issues about student support services, change of study center. We know some of you, most of you are asking, how do I change my study center? You are asking about how you want to change your program. Deferment issues, resumption, transit, counseling services, financial issues. All these issues have been lined up for you from Monday. Student records management related issues, examination matters. We also want you to know the role that your executive, your student executive are playing on your behalf. So DESAG will be featured. And then we'll continue, we go into the departments where you learn about the various departments that you belong, the programs that they offer, what the requirements are, what are the compulsory courses that you have to take, the elective courses and all those issues. I believe you do not want to miss this important information sharing. And so you join us again from Monday. We will not close today's program without listening to you. So we'll take some of your concerns and address them. What will remain, we will keep it and bring them up from Monday. And so we will harvest some of the questions, and with some of the resource persons with us here, we will address the concerns as they come up. Thank you very much. Okay. So change of program is something that is topical. Why do we want to change our programs? Admission is done based on your previous experience. So you are coming from the background of WASI, SSS, or what do we call it? Senior secondary school. You have done something over there. And that informs what you can do when you come up to the university. So, for example, at WASI, you read general science, where some of the elective courses that you took were elective mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology. When you are coming for a program in the university, we look at your elective areas. At least you should have 3 related areas to belong or to be assigned to a program. And so you have done physics, chemistry, biology, elective science. You can apply to read BSc Science, Mathematics, or any science-related program, education. So when you have been given this program, or when you have applied for a program with this background, I don't see why you want to change. I don't understand. I don't understand. So those of you who are calling for a change of program, what is the base? What is the basis for why you want to change the program? Let us know. Let us know. Because admission is not done in isolation. We do it with what you are coming up with. So you are coming with, is it general arts? You have done some geography, some economics, some government in there. You are admitted to read a program like BA Social Science or economics or geography, population and health. Why would you want to change it? Is it because a friend is doing a different program which is of interest to you, or we want to understand the basis? Because it is communicated in the admission letters that you have that when you have been offered a program, you cannot change. So we want to understand what is informing your desire to change your program. Let us know. Let us know. Well, change of study center, as I highlighted, that will come up from next Monday. Change of study center. This is another area of concern to our student. So from Monday, we will take, somebody will address that concern. Additional information for those of you who want to change programs. If you have genuine concerns, genuine reasons why you want to change the program, you are advised not to register. Because once you pay your fee and you register a course, a program, that program cannot be changed because you would have been given a unique registration number. So when you change the program and you have to be given another registration number, it creates problem for us. And so if you have a genuine reason why you want to change your program, do not go on to register for now as we look into your request. Somebody is asking, after Saturday, when the portal is open, can't we register our courses any other day? Well, my response to this is that registration is done within a period. And so we will communicate the period for registration to you. What we are saying is that we are hoping to get it open from Saturday. So when it is open, you have to register. I have paid, but I haven't received the SMS yet. Yes, this is network based. Sometimes you pay and the network is not active. You can have about 2 days or so for the registration detail to come to you. So please don't worry. You will get your registration portal. I have problems with my portal. I have problems with my portal. I don't know what the problem is. My portal is not opening. Please, this may be network-related issues. Can we change program? I think I have addressed that. Let us know why you want to change the program. I have made a minimum payment, but have received the ID, but haven't received. Again, is the network. So many of you are using the same app to, do the payment and to receive your information. So please, you'll be attended to. Please, is the payment working at banks? What is the meaning of that? Oh, okay. So it was not working. Well, please keep trying. Yes. The banks, you can pay at the banks. The short code is also there. I'll be joining level 200 and center is Akachi, Information Technology. Can I go there on Monday? Yes. To do what? What are you going to do on Monday? What are you going to do at Takachi on Monday? Please. We have given out the academic calendar. We'll share again so that you know when you have to go to your center, whether it's for the face-to-face or whatever. So we'll share the calendar with you. Can it be changed from distance? Can it be changed? That's the question. Can it be changed from distance to regular? You mean you want to change your program from distance to regular? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, if there is still vacancy. Because as we are admitting, the regular students are also being admitted. So let's see what you want to do, and then we can assist you. Is it possible to change my course? This course, it's not course, it's program. You are admitted into programs and not courses. So why do you want to change your program? Again, that question comes up. Let us know, let us understand the challenges that you have, and then we can assist you. I have changed my program, but it's not reflecting on my portal. So I see a problem in here. You paid and registered with the old program, and then you have changed into a new one. That is going to be a problem for all of us to address. Because as I have said earlier, when you pay your fees, you are given a unique registration number. And so when you change the program after the registration number is given, you are having a problem. Now, the decision is whether to pay again to get a different registration number or what. So we'll take these issues up and see how we can help you to address them. I have made payment but haven't gotten my registration number. Yes, the network. Let's wait for some time. I'm sure you'll be attended to. When would the closing date for payment of fees? When? Please, let's pay so that we are starting the program. So you have to pay to be part of it. If you don't pay in time, you cannot join the lectures and all that. Is it possible to watch this video again? Yes, it is possible. This one is possible. So you can have it again and then you can watch in the comfort of your home. These are some of the concerns that you people have, our students have brought up. I don't know if I have exhausted them. I chose social studies and RME, but I was given social studies, and the center 2 has not come. So please, how will I change it? This center issue, from next week, we will go into the details. So just be cool. When is the start of registration of courses? We are hoping we can start with the registration from this Saturday, that is 10th. So be waiting for us. Please, is there any resource center at university to register persons with disabilities that have been admitted into school and beneficiaries of free tertiary? Wow. Free tertiary education. Please, is there any resources? This is a very unique situation. Behind this, we'll go to the back door, as we will say, to pick your details, and then we'll communicate further with you. I have done my diploma, but I want to upgrade myself. How can I? You have your diploma, you want to upgrade. So you have a diploma in what? And what is the program that you want to pursue? So let us know, let us see what you have, and then we can talk about where you will fit to. How do we register courses when it's not showing? Please, the portal has not opened for you to register. So when it is open, you will be able to register. Changing of program from BESST to home economics. So I want you to go back and check your previous learning experience, whether you do qualify for what you want to sign up to. If that is the situation, let us know. And as I've said earlier, in this case, you do not have to register, because once you register, you have your registration number, and it is difficult for you to, be assisted. So let us know the background. It is important we know what you did, WASI, or the advanced academic work that you have done, which will enable you to pursue the new interest that you are talking about. I have done my diploma, but I want to upgrade. So I have responded to that. I think these are some of the concerns coming from our student. So keep your concerns coming. We haven't finished with the orientation. We'll come back from Monday, the whole of Monday, 5 p.m., same time. Yes, we'll start at 5 p.m. All the remaining days, 5 p.m. We shall be with you. We want you to get the information so that you will hit the ground running, as it is said, so that the issues that confront you as distance student will be minimized, if not eliminated completely. Every student, we want to bring down the curtain for today's presentation. We know you have so much on your minds you want us to address. Yes, we are here for you, we'll assist you. Let us meet again from Monday where we go into the specifics, and then the resource persons will be available to address your concerns. We are using 1 week for this exercise, so don't be in a hurry to bring your concerns. Let's make sure we have genuine concerns that can help all of us, students and the university generally, so that we can help and support our students to succeed. On that note, we want to thank you all for your participation. We hope to be with you again from next week, Monday. Enjoy the holiday and then the weekend, and let us meet again. Take advantage, those of you who don't have any issue, when the portal is open, start with the registration so that you don't go and queue there. So you can start with the registration when the portal is open from this Friday, Saturday. Thank you very much for your attention. Okay. Videos for you to see how you can do your registration. So on that note, we are thanking you again for your participation. See you from Monday. Thank you.